Commence primary ignition.
Hello, this is Nelson Lee. I play Senator Hamato Ziono on Ahsoka, and you are watching the Virtual Cantina Network.
Woohoo! Welcome, citizens of the Republic. It's another night of the Clone Wars Revisited.
And we're all here.
Yes, coming to you from the Virtual Cantina Network. We're going to be doing Season 2, Episode 21, right?
Yes.
Okay.
True story.
Yeah, true story. And we are all here, ready to have a good time. I am dying to hear what Mark's been doing lately.
Yeah. Busy man.
Catch you guys up on everything. I'm just sharing this to the page, looking for it to share. But yeah, I had a great time in Florida last week. I was down in Universal. Well, I did a few things. I went to Fanboy Orlando and met up with a bunch of VCNers, which was really fun. So it's always nice to see other family members. Got to hang out with Mark Truex, with Tati, with Steph, with Blake. Trying to think of who else I saw there. I saw Mike, who's the talent agent who works with Brendan Wayne and Lateef. So I got to see the Mandos, which was great. And I saw Misty Rosas. So that was very cool.
I love
the pirate captain.
Got my Mando poster signed and everything. So that was very cool. Yeah, it was a really fun trip. And then Epic Universe was amazing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find this thing on the page. So while that's happening, how was the show last week? You had 4 people on.
It was so fun. Yeah. Like, as the only non-pilot in the place, we had a really good time. It was nice to pick their brains about it. And
we didn't overkill the pilot thing.
No, you didn't. But it was just really nice to kind of live vicariously through the 3 of you for a minute and just be like,
they're still their pilot careers are still actively hitting it hard. But JB just freshly retired. And Colin's still actively flying.
Yeah, he is everywhere.
Yeah, and I spend more time piloting a drone than anything else. So.
It still counts.
But I like my drone. It's licensed. I'm good to go. But yeah, it's always a good time. We get the boys together, talk about a little flying, talk a little Star Wars, and then October 1st came.
Yes. Oh my God. So their show, I have to say, mad props to Sarah and JB. You guys absolutely killed it on Wednesday night. So good. The premiere of I Know happened. Definitely go back and watch it on YouTube if you haven't already. It was really fun to just chime in with them and see where they rank their power couples on their lists, their perspective lists. And hi, JB. Speak of the devil. No, not the devil, but yeah. So
say his name, and there he is. Kaboom.
Yes, Beetlejuice. Yeah, you're welcome. It was such a fun show. So we're just giving you guys props because we really enjoyed the premiere of I Know, and we can't wait to see what you guys do from here. It's going to be a good time. You guys have such a rapport with each other, obviously. You've been married forever. And
the only thing I see going on there is Sarah needs to loosen up and let herself talk a little bit more and involve herself in the conversation. She's such a shy person.
She's very shy.
Very
Yeah.
shy.
What a fun time to produce. One, I'm thrilled that we're launching a new show on the network. Love JB and Sarah. We got their whole backstory. So for anyone who didn't get to see that first episode, it was a blast to sort of get their history with Star Wars and then do their ranking. Ashley and I were doing ranking videos on Rebels Revisited where we would build our list. And so I was watching them as well, like go
Hi,
through the
Sam.
list. And I had both of their lists, but they hadn't seen each other. So I had to compile the PowerPoint and run through with them.
Yeah.
And I knew where the overlaps were. So that was exciting. But they had a lot of differences on their list for best couples and a couple of honorable mentions that were interesting. So yeah, highly recommend everyone check out that episode. They'll be back on the 29th. So every 4 weeks, there will be a new episode of I Know, the same way Daughters of the Galaxy will be every 4 weeks. In fact, we have the Nerf Herders this week, but next week is Daughters of the Galaxy. And
Yes.
you guys are covering Lego again?
Yes. So season 2 of Rebuild the Galaxy, we're going to delve into that because we did season 1 and we liked it so much that let's just delve.
That is such a fun series. And I'm so glad that it's getting such love from the fans. So everyone make sure you check out Daughters of the Galaxy next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Ashley and Sarah. And then, of course, 2 weeks after that, we'll have another episode of I Know with Sarah and JB. Yeah, well, I'm what a week, right? Like I was gone, and then I came back, and it was premiere night for I Know, which we were doing a lot of
Right
work
into
behind
it.
the scenes.
Yeah.
JB and Sarah did such a good job preparing and getting everything sorted, and people helped on graphics and AJ getting the word out on the marketing side and making sure everyone in the fandom knew that we were doing this. Everyone on our page
Yeah.
was very excited for it. Well, as I was promising at the start of this year, a lot of big things were going to happen this year on the network, and wow, have they been happening?
Oh
right?
yeah.
From Texas, us being at San Diego Comic-Con, us obviously Japan was like I know the coverage. Even though I wasn't there, the coverage that we did, keeping track of everything, people going to Japan, people staying,
Live reports from
Yeah.
Tokyo.
crazy. Everything we did, launching a new show. There's so much, bringing on so many new people. The org announcements won't stop, right? Like we announced all these new people helping out on the network a few weeks ago with Jen Bergen and Matt McCullough and Jason Barnes, of course, joining us on the programming side. And then, oh my God, who am I missing? Alex, who's helping
Yeah.
Kathy on the event side. We just announced another person, Colin Weaver, who is joining from, he's also a YouTuber and a podcaster. He's joining the network as well as a host and a producer. So to be announced later this week what exactly he will be hosting and producing. So very exciting there. So yeah, a lot of big
Yeah.
changes. Yes, and I do want to put up on here JB and Sarah. So happy to have you guys on the
Yes.
network with your own show. It's so cool. We'll see you guys in a few weeks. And of course, JB will be producing Daughters of the Galaxy because I will be in Chicago that night for the Diana Lee and Asanto signing.
Oh my
an event.
gosh.
It's that soon. I can't believe it. By the way, we're more than 50% sold out. We are at
Woo!
like the critically low ticket quantity. So
Get him.
yeah, if you want your tickets, we are nearly sold out. So you'll have a full night with Diana of just being able to get autographs and pictures and additional autographs for sale, plus a live podcast recording from Chris Mock of Mocktails from the Cantina. So it's gonna be a fun time. And you get to
And she's
see all the-
amazing. Like you've seen her on the channel. You've seen her at cons. She's just a lovely human and definitely worth meeting. So if they're critically low on tickets, I'm telling you guys, if you're in the Chicago area or you're planning to be, please go see her. She's great.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll be there, and we might have announced that Frank is going to be there, and John, and Spencer, and I think Jeff too. I can't remember if Jeff is coming to Chicago and then going back to California. He might not be, because we have a California meetup right after that. We're going from Chicago straight to California.
My
So
God.
it is a little bit crazy.
The
Yeah.
jet lag is real.
It's definitely a lot of travel.
Big
Which
time.
that was how fast my Orlando trip was. Like I felt like I was there, and then all of a sudden it was over. It was like I got there on Friday, and then I was back home on Tuesday. But we did
Oh
a
my
lot.
god.
We went to Fanboy, which is a small scale convention, so you're able to do that in a day without a problem. And I got all the people I wanted to meet and connected with friends and got to hang out with the VCNers. That's what matters, right? And then went to Universal Studios. Spent a lot of time in Simpsons Land, which was a blast.
How was
Um,
that?
so much fun. I had
It's
such a
been a
great
while
time.
for me.
Yeah, I mean, it changed a lot since I was there 10 years ago or whatever it was. Like, it's completely different. Went to Moe's Tavern, went on the Simpsons, the ride, and then went on the new Alien Kang and Kodos ride, which was very cool. We did Halloween Horror Nights that night and went to a bunch of the haunted houses, of course, which is the main reason for being. That was amazing. And then Epic the next day. Oh my God, Super Mario World or Super Nintendo World, and the Island of Berk for How to Train Your Dragon and Dark Universe. All of it was just incredible. So I highly recommend.
What's
I
your favorite
know.
ride?
Oh boy. I mean, everything
Tough
in Super
questions.
Mario World, just like running around and collecting coins, and me doing this for like 2 hours of just like coin, 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 was a blast. But like the Mario Kart game is really fun, but more impressive even than that is just walking through Bowser's Castle. Like as
Wow.
someone who played Mario growing up, you do a lot of stairs and a lot of up and down and levels and all this stuff. Like it felt like you're in the game, and that like everything is very cool. Like
That's
looks
rad.
really, straight out of the video game, just a 3D interpretation of the characters, bright, colorful, on model. Like Nintendo knows what they're doing with the precision of the artwork. And Universal really brought it to life in an incredible way. I
Live
loved it.
action Mario Brothers.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like I felt like I was there. Like the warp pipes and the piranha plants and the bombs walking around and all that stuff. Like
The
it really felt like,
Goombas.
yeah, it looks like Super Mario World, like come to life. Like
Wow.
it's crazy. It's so good. So I know there's a lot going on in 2026. So if people are able to make it to the VCN family vacation, there's supposed to be an Epic Day as one of the carve out days. Highly recommend. Like I know I'm
Oh,
gonna do it again because there's
hey,
more stuff I
Terry.
need to,
We have the Postmaster General in the house, Terry
Hey.
Smith.
Yeah, thank you
Hey.
everyone who's joining us. I've been neglectful of putting comments up on the board, but
all good.
we've got Jeff with us for just a few minutes. He is headed out to yet another event. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, wasn't everyone great last week? Thank you guys for covering like you always do. I
Sure.
thought getting Colin and JB on, they should be best friends in another life,
For sure. So yeah, like what was your favorite part of Berk when you went to Berk?
Oh boy. We did the roller coaster. So good. The roller coaster is fantastic.
That's great.
I got myself a sleeveless tee, of course.
Of course you did.
With the
Really?
logo. I know me.
Wow.
I got a headband with Toothless on it, which didn't work particularly well. I actually wanted a headband with Viking horns, but like they only had a Viking hat. And I wasn't about to wear a hat in the 100-degree heat, and it was also like kind of too
No.
big. So that was my one complaint, was I couldn't get good Viking horns. So I was like, I think I could get those from work. So I think I'm gonna make my own Toothless cosplay based on that.
Yeah.
But the land itself, I hate to use the word immersive because it's become something of like an overuse. It's like how everything is iconic. Everything's immersive now, but it really feels like you're in the books, in the cartoon. Like
So
we saw
cool.
the stage show, and it was like Broadway level quality. Like the puppeteering was incredible. There's like a flying scene with Toothless. Obviously he's on a rig, right? But like, and you could clearly see it, but like Toothless flies over the audience. Like the little kids like lost their fucking minds. Like,
Oh my gosh.
like it
And
was
the adults
incredible.
too.
Yeah. Oh my God. More adults just clap, because we grew up with these movies from however long
I would have
ago,
been
right?
openly weeping.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It was really
Beautiful.
impressive. There was also a water-based game where you go on a boat and you have to shoot water guns. That was fun. The food was actually terrific. I feel like I work for Universal. By the way, I should say I'm a licensee, so people are just going to call me a shill. But I think so. I think I tell it like it is. And
Yeah,
Epic
Terry, I want to
Universe.
see that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Any dog dressed up with wings or cats are even better. So like a cat with wings is spectacular. My cats will not. And they're black cats, and I've tried to make them look like Toothless, and it doesn't work.
Oh, that
Um,
would have been so cute.
Yeah, they're uncooperative is a nice way of putting it.
They're
But
too busy saving the world from aliens. That's all.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I highly recommend if anyone has the chance, and I know it's expensive, and I know that it is a commitment to get down to Orlando, go to the parks, do all the things. We were lucky that like we had an in for Universal and just had to pay for Epic basically. So that helped, and we were there visiting a friend for his birthday, so sort of a bit of a birthday trip. Regardless, if
Mark,
you can
how does
make
that
it to
work?
Epic, loved it.
How does that work? Like I've been to the Universal Park, back doing the Harry Potter thing, but what's the difference between the Universal and the Epic? Is it an add-on, or is it a certain area of the park?
Totally separate park, totally separate location, almost like Magic Kingdom and Epcot, or
Okay.
better yet,
Oh.
Magic Kingdom and Universal Studio, or sorry, Movie Studio. Like they're not
MGM
near each
or
other. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hollywood
like Disney
Studios,
has
yeah.
5 parks, and Universal is working on getting their parks.
Well, they have 3. Universal has 3 parks. There's Universal and Island of Adventures,
Yep.
and then there's now Epic Universe. And Epic Universe is big. It's got Burke, which is How to Train Your Dragon, Super Nintendo World, which includes Mario and Donkey Kong. Oh my God, the Donkey Kong ride was the best ride. Actually, I fully forgot. It's a
Takes
runaway
it back. It's
a
gone.
runaway roller coaster, but it
Mhm.
builds in the illusion from the original video game Donkey Kong Country, where it looks like the mine carts are jumping the track. So the
Yes.
illusion really works because like the mechanism
sick.
holds you onto the track underneath, but so it looks like you're just jumping over this like missing track. Like it's so
Oh
well
my
done.
God.
And your
That's
brain can't
rad.
process it. I was like, oh my God, we're really gonna fly off this fucking track. But like it's unreal. So
Yeah.
that was really well done. So Nintendo, Burke, Dark Universe, which is all the Universal monsters, and let me tell you, the Monsters Unleashed ride, where it's Dr. Frankenstein's great granddaughter who has a new experiment and a new monster of Frankenstein, and she's fighting Dracula, and all the monsters go crazy. That ride was incredible too. She's the owner of the castle. That's sort of the layout of the land is like she
Okay,
owns
so
the
it's not
castle.
like back in time kind of thing.
No.
It's in the present.
Current
Okay.
day, his great granddaughter owns the castle in Dark Universe, Transylvania, whatever, Frankenstein Castle, which is very gothic looking. There's a windmill that like the windmill portion lights on fire every 15 minutes. It's the Burning Blade, I think is the name of it. And they have drinks and stuff. And then there's like monsters walking around. There's a roller coaster that we didn't have time to ride. And it's just like ooky spooky, right? Which is perfect for the time we were there. So Dark
Sure.
Universe, Nintendo World, Burke, and then there's a Harry Potter thing that we didn't go to. And then there's Celestial Universe, which ties it all together. So those sort of 4 pieces. The middle part is Celestial Universe, which is where their main roller coaster was, where that person unfortunately got injured on and died. So it was closed when we were there. And then just the general, almost like the walking around, like the foyer is what we were calling it, to the other lands. But they're going to build Wicked Land there next, apparently. So there'll be an Oz of some type.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Which there was a little Wicked preview stuff because, the movie's coming out in like a month. So we went into the Wicked shop and got to see a bunch of like screen use costumes and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, I love that. I love like the behind the scenes costume, world building stuff.
It was
Orlando,
really neat.
If they do like a train, like at the Oz train, kind of like the Hogwarts Express, that'd be really cool. But where they have, and I don't like counting Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios as 2 separate parks because they're literally down the pathway from each other.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why you need a park hop pass for that.
It's kind of like, it's a little bit like Magic Kingdom and Epcot, even though they're right next to each other.
Yeah, you still have a park hop
and
pass.
connect. You still count them as 2 separate parks. I don't think that Island of Adventure is a strong enough park on its own.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like it's got the Velocicoaster, which is Jurassic World, and that was amazing.
Amazing.
But like
Love
outside of that, I don't know.
I was there when they were testing that roller coaster. They were just running it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
They didn't have anybody on it, and you're just like, zoom, zoom. It's like, I can't wait till they get that running.
When you're in the queue and you're underneath and people like do that big drop right above your head and there's like netting above you and you just see people just scream above you as they do that mega drop. I got terrified, and then I actually got on the ride and I was like, this is amazing. Like
I
it's
loved
probably
it.
one of my favorite coasters ever.
Best coaster outside of Donkey Kong in the park. So, because it
Ooh.
brings you upside down and you get that like
Yeah,
lift or whatever. It's definitely more intense.
for sure.
Donkey Kong is not an upside down ride, whereas the Velocicoaster definitely takes you upside down. Yeah, it's definitely more of a big boy ride.
Oh my gosh. Terry sent me the video of Dobby and his dragon wings. It's
Oh,
so
geez.
cute.
I wish we could share it on the page. Is there a way? Put your phone up to the screen and let's see if maybe we can.
It's got
Um,
the Isle of Berk music and everything. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
oh my God, so cute. That's adorable.
He's so adorable. Go, Dobby, go.
Yeah, we're
Thank you
down
for
to
sharing, Terry.
we're
That was
down to
great.
just one, and we've been talking about whether our one needs a two. And I said, well, I get to pick out the dog this time because I've never picked out any of our dogs.
Right.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh yeah, it's my turn. So we'll see.
What kind of dog are you thinking?
I'm not big on small dogs. No, I don't dislike like when people have small dogs. I'll go, oh gosh, no, I like small dogs so long as I can give them back to somebody else. I tend to like a big dog. Something that flops up onto the bed and jumps, and like my wife's dog. One time I wasn't wanting to get out of bed, and she jumped up, put her paws on my chest, and was like, "It's time to eat. It's time to eat." And I was like, "Well, hello there."
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Terry
Well-
says the struggle is real.
It is. Well, that we went back and forth with like, do we want to, because Bridget's it's her dog right now. Now that we're down to the last one, it's hers, and it's a long-haired German Shepherd, and she's 9, and she's going to be 10 in about a month or so. And so the question becomes, do we want to just age out and then take a break? Because we've had a dog since we've had one dog or another or multiple dogs for like 22 years now.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like, maybe we take a break.
I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
It's easier to travel when you don't have something to take that has to be taken care of at home.
I was going to say, we have cats, and that's what makes it doable. Otherwise,
Yeah.
Well, what else did I miss while I was out of town? Any exciting stuff? I know I'm still behind on Lego Star Wars, and I haven't even finished Marvel Zombies yet.
I haven't
Like,
finished
I've
that
been
yet
highly
I
either.
haven't started either one of them.
You got to catch up, Skip. Or you could just do the watch along. I feel like the watch along is perfectly reasonable. But we're starting our spooky watch
Except it's
along.
at 10 o'clock at night.
And I know. I think
It starts at 10 o'clock at night. It's not like we're watching it like we're here till 10 o'clock at night, but we're just about done at 10 o'clock at night.
yeah.
And I'm getting old and decrepit, and I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning.
Look, I feel you. You're up
Same.
earlier than I am.
Yeah.
And you're up the earliest, right?
I'm lucky during the week I don't have to be up until 6 because work starts at 7, and
Yeah.
now I no longer work Friday. I work Tuesdays instead, so
Okay.
I'm up at 6 and I have Friday off. So
You're still taking it early. You're earlier than I am, but
yeah,
it's get up and I start getting on the phone and working the computer and
Yeah.
doing the stuff and the things. But yeah, this past weekend was a Life of a Showgirl premiere.
Hmm.
So I got to go to Target. There was only like 17 of us in line at Target at 10:30 getting our tickets and stuff for that. But I went and made some friends and passed out friendship bracelets with people and got my
That's the
vinyl.
community part,
It
right?
totally is.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It was a great group of people. The guy who's the team lead at the Starbucks in Target is a friend of my job. Like, he's a regular at my job. So he was passing out drinks and treats for everybody
Oh,
in
that's
line. It was
nice.
really nice. And yeah, it was so much fun. Like I said, there was only 17 of us in line that got our albums and left. And I got to go to the release of the Showgirl movie thing the next day. And that
I was going to
a lot
say,
of
you
fun.
saw the movie, right?
I totally did.
Explain the movie, because it
Okay.
is not. Yeah.
So it's
from what
more of
yeah.
like an event. So you have the lyric video. So it's the actual music video of
Mhm.
The Fate of Ophelia, which is so much fun. She did a beautiful job directing and writing the treatment for this and getting the Eras Tour dancers involved and getting her band involved. It's very elaborate, very visually appealing. It's fun. The choreography is amazing. So it was that. And then she talked about, the writing process for each of the songs on the album. And it was a lyric video with motion photos of each song. So
Mhm.
you have her in showgirl costume, you have her, and like each snippet of it is all done out with the lyrics on it. And then in between is behind the scenes of the making of the Fate of Ophelia video.
Got it.
So it's an hour and a half for everything, but
yeah.
it was no trailers, just starting and ending. People were singing. They kept it very family friendly lyric wise, but there was still like a bunch of girls that were yelling the actual lyrics to
I was gonna say, because the
The
movie is
Wood.
not rated R, but the album is listed as explicit.
Yes, there is.
Which most of them are, because look, we say fuck on this show, right? Are we technically explicit? No.
Yeah.
But I get it. By the way, I like the album. It's not among my favorites, but I think
Yeah.
also with most new releases, I am at the age now where I need to listen to something 3 or 4 times before it really gets me, because I have
Yeah.
so much music built into this brain that is already in the front row that like
Yeah.
breaking in something new is really challenging, and I realize that that's a factor of age. Oh my god, Sherry, Wood. Can
Yes.
we just put Wood up on the screen?
Yes.
I didn't think that there would be a time where like the poet laureate of our generation talked about how sizable her husband might be in graphic terms in a way that like there's not an ounce of
They
subtlety.
cleaned up the lyrics for
Yeah.
this. Like she recorded a family friendly version and they played
How?
it.
I mean,
She made it work.
is there
She made it
more
work.
innuendo? I don't know. First of all, good for her. Good for
Yeah.
him. I don't know if I need to hear about it, but like it's
Like,
the kind of thing where I'm like also
opened my skies
yeah.
and
The-
things like
yeah.
that.
So
But,
the lyric
yeah.
ski
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
his eyes or his smile opened her thighs or something, and I was like, hey now, which again, there are
Yeah.
plenty of musicians out there making like legitimately filthy music,
And
right?
it's been that way forever.
Yeah. And she's always just been so prim and proper and wears her cardigan that like you kind of wonder if the woman's even ever had sex, despite the fact that she's been broken up with 100
Tortured
times.
Poets
So,
Department that are just kind of like,
yeah. I enjoy the fact though that like she and him, the more we learn about them, the more hilarious I think they both are as people. But like they
So
really are that
unserious.
SNL skit where it's like the Marcello's actor, I always blank on his name, is like the overpumped boyfriend who's like too energetic, and then the girlfriend who is like the quiet nerdy like whatever. And so they've done that skit on the SNL news desk a couple times.
Yeah.
And someone said when they were on the podcast together, when
That's
she
exactly
was
what it
that's
was
exactly
like.
what the reference was. And I was
Yes.
like, oh my God, they are those too. Like they're caricatures of people, which I'm fine with. Like of all the celebrity couples that I've seen come and go, especially Madonna and all of her boyfriends, like they are the least offensive out of like the entire stack.
No, and it was so much fun.
Sherry is a little bit racy tonight.
I know, Sherry.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sherry girl. Oh my Lord.
I don't know if I ever slept with a guy from Ohio. I can't be certain. I'd have to. I don't know. You don't ask for a lot of information sometimes. You just like
For sure.
I don't know their origin story.
But yeah, Terry has seen Marvel Zombies. He says it's the Halloween gift we needed this year.
Yeah.
I have to watch it. It's on my list. I'll probably start it tomorrow when I get out of work.
I'm suspecting that there will be a watch along for this, mostly because I recommended it. I don't know if they're going to take my advice because this week they're doing
prime spooky season stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said, and it's also like Star Wars adjacent, right? Because it's still Disney and it's Marvel, it's Disney Plus, and Marvel and Star Wars are close. It's also very spooky.
Distant cousins.
Yeah, exactly. They're distant cousins. But like this Thursday, they're doing Rebuild the Galaxy Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. So Ski, they will be up till 11 o'clock covering that. So you cannot wait for that. But next week starts the official spooky season watching. So whatever they're going to do on the 15th, not the 15th, the 16th. The 16th.
Dr. Sleep.
Which by the way, is that you? Are you
It's
confirmed
me.
for? Okay. Because I was going to say We need a guest host extravaganza on the
It's
16th.
me, Mario.
Because Spencer's gone, Jeff is gone, I'm gone, Frank is gone, John's gone, right? But like the only person left is Dave.
Yep.
So it's going to be you and Dave.
And Dr. Sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very excited. And I just got my lobby poster back from my friend. I kind of left it with her a little longer, but signed by Carl Lumley. And he was like, "Oh my God, this is so cool." Like, he was looking at all the signatures, and she said he was really nice. So I hope he does another con in this area. Yeah. He's a mainstay in all of the Mike Flanagan stuff. So I kind of had to get him on it. And I hope he comes around so I can actually formally say hello and get a photo with him. Like, yeah, you signed my poster. Thank you.
Well, is it time for me to trip the light fantastic of scraping across the description of tonight's episode?
Yes.
You act like you do a bad job, Skip. You really do.
He does an okay job. But I do want to put this up here and make sure everyone tunes in to see Ashley doing Dr. Sleep on the Thursday night watch along. Yeah, okay job. It's fine. You do fine.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
We're keeping you around.
Watch along.
We're not replacing you anytime soon. There was that one week where you were like, "Do you need me on the show?" And I was like, "No, you should take the night off." And he's like, "Are you sure you don't need me?" And I was like, "I'd like you to not be on."
Fine.
Are you sure?
We have to train Jason.
I'd say I'm still on my streak because I was forced off that week. That's not I took 100%. Off. I was forced 100%. Off. I missed the show.
The streak.
I've been forced
streak
out.
Continues.
The streak continues. Alive. All right, I'm gonna let you do all the slides, Ski.
Yeah.
So you've done it now. Here we go.
I'm in trouble now. Okay. So, am I starting on this one because this is not the one I normally start on? Well, tonight's episode watch along, season 2, episode 21. R2, come home.
Oh, that sassy boy.
Yes, and here we go. So, as Boba Fett and his bounty hunters search the wreckage of the downed ship for Anakin and Mace Windu, R2 must try to escape the planet to get Jedi some help. Adversity is a friendship's truest test.
Facts.
Very well done. All right, I'm going to move us back to...
I'm okay. I'll give you mine.
Good job. Good job. A-. All right, everyone get your Disney Plus queued up.
You get the competitive juices. It's like, okay, I got to go back to my DJ days and whip out the burger voice.
Mm-hmm.
The burger voice.
You do a very good Tom Kane, Ashley. Like, you really... Like, you've done it a couple times, and I was like, that is pretty good. I can't do it.
An ode to a master. Mm-hmm. I love Tom Kane.
Oh, I can rip into the very Jeeper voice if I have to, but, it's just, I was trying to be A-, not A+ tonight.
You got to bring your radio DJ voice.
DJ voice.
Everyone, get your Disney Plus up and running. We're in Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 21. R2 come home. I'm going to hit that countdown, and then you got to press play. Here we go.
Got to adjust down the volume.
Yeah, when we were pre-show, I'm trying to talk to Jeff, and then I hear from Skip's microphone at whatever the max volume is, level 11, just the full-on Star Wars Clone Wars theme. I was like, what is happening? I was like, we're under attack. It was crazy. I'm trying to talk to Jeff because we were sorting out something in the studio, and all I just, like, it was unreal.
I was trying to get down to so it starts, and you have to like not hit the skip button and then run it backwards and get it to where it's supposed to.
Yeah.
And then I left it on pause for so long it went back to the initial screen. I had to do it all over again. It was like, well, that was for nothing.
Oh man, it's a good thing we don't do this for money.
We'd be mega rich.
So next week is the season finale of season 2. And then
Yeah.
So in 2 weeks, we're going to do a comprehensive, your favorite thing, Skip, a comprehensive review of the entire season. So homework required. So 2 weeks from now, on October 20th, right after I get back from the California trip, we're going to do a review of the entire season. So we're not going to have a watch along. So I'm going to have to regale you guys with stories from the San Francisco meetup and the Diana Lee and Asanto signing. And we're also going to the ranch. We're going to Rancho Obi-Wan. We're going to the Lucasfilm building. We got a busy agenda. They'll talk about it on the Thursday night watch along as well, but we'll do a little bit of that on here. And then we have to get into like the entirety of season 2. And what did we learn? Because I don't know at this point. It's kind of all over the place.
I'm gonna have to get a list of all the episodes with some little cheats, like, because there's so many episodes. What was that one about?
Oh yeah.
You know, R2 Come Home is somewhat easy to kind of get the gist of, but there's some others that were like, I don't remember what that one was about. That was
Hey Mace, you need to be nicer to R2.
13 episodes ago.
Yeah, he needs to be nicer to everyone.
He's so stone cold. It's like, ugh. R8. And he's purple. He's got a purple light.
As it should be. This is the way.
Perfect color for Mace, for sure.
Uh-oh. Did they already find the survivors?
So New York Comic Con is days away.
Yes. So excited.
I know. I'm so excited to see you in person.
I know.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, what does Sherry say? Hold on, I gotta get
back. I was making
Sherry's
a joke
like the notes.
I'm not remembering the episode.
Yeah. Sherry, do you want to be on air with us?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Sherry.
Please come join us.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you. You can be the secretary for the episode.
She can set us up. She can say, okay, let's talk about the next episode. And it was a little bit about this. We're like, oh, yeah.
You can keep us on task, girl.
Oh, no.
Obi-Wan and Satine.
I think that'd be really fun to have Sherry on. We haven't had Sherry on air since Celebration.
Yeah.
Is it Celebration? It's been a while. Girl, we got to get you on here. All right, you're in. Well, now you've done it. So, by the way, my new shirt, I want to get a voluntold shirt for everyone. So instead of the volunteers.
Maybe voluntold in Arabish.
Yeah. Well, I think we just do voluntold for the volunteer shirts. Like if you're staff or crew, like voluntold. Like, I think that's.
It doesn't say crew. Staff, it says voluntold.
Yeah. And honestly, if we want to identify ourselves as staff or crew or whatever, that's fine. And then in parens underneath voluntold. Like,
we'll just voluntold because Spencer said so.
Spencer said so. It just gets smaller as we go.
Do you need I don't push buttons on the back of the shirt?
This is where we all need our own custom patches for that stuff. Because it's I was telling someone I'm the programming director, and I'm going to direct myself into traffic because it was like that kind of week the other week where I was just like, But it had nothing to do with the network. It was like just at the same time where I'm like trying to deal with something. It's, we're in season right now. Comic-Con is days away, which by the way, Denuo Novo doesn't have a Comic-Con booth. I just want to be clear. Like NECA does. NECA has NECA, Kid Robot, Party City. I'll actually be working at probably the Kid Robot booth, but find me in the general NECA vicinity. And then I'll be at the the meetup on Saturday night, which I didn't realize, Ashley, you were leaving Saturday midday or whatever. Otherwise, we would have tried to do the meetup on Friday night.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm getting there on Friday afternoon, and then I'm leaving at. I think my bus leaves at like 6:00 on Saturday night.
Well, for me, Friday when you arrive, and for anyone else who's going to be at New York Comic Con, come find me. I will put on the page where I'm going to be once I know.
Sure.
I'm NECA vicinity, and then so Friday and Saturday. Also, there's a pop-up Party City that's happening at Union Square in New York. It's actually the old Party City location before it closed down. We're partnering with Warner Brothers, and so there's a whole Welcome to Derry takeover, and there's also
no way.
Pretty cool. So it's not 100% open yet. It's in soft launch, but it'll be ready for New York Comic Con. So I'll post about that too, because it's not Star Wars related, but it is just neat, And
we love spooky season. Hello.
Exactly.
Like Pennywise is scary as hell. Oh, bye R8.
Yeah, I was about to say that was a short, spare R2 units are like the red shirts of Star Trek.
If you're an astromech that isn't R2, good luck.
Yeah.
Or Chopper.
We want you to put an R2 character, so I'm getting one episode.
Ashley, what was that meme that was going? By the way, I'm gonna kill someone with the memes that get posted in every chat. I have specifically railed against this. Why did I see the same meme 8 times today? We're gonna start cleaning up these chats. People are gonna get blocked and reported. Because the one that came in where it was like R2 and Chopper. We'll see if I can get this into screen.
Oh, like yeah.
Droid that helps blind children, and then droid that helps blind children, and you know the difference. You know what's happening there. One's a noun and one's a verb.
To be fair, Chopper has been nothing but kind to every child he's met, including the babies, the Force sensitive babies.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's not the children or the babies that bother Chopper. It's the adults, primarily the adults wearing buckets.
Oh, look at
So-
all those bounty hunters.
Ooh.
Bitch. These are my people.
Yes, we got
Aura
Boss,
Singh. I love Aura Singh. You don't even know.
Boba in the poncho.
Bosk is cool too. I forgot who does Bosk. Oh, I forgot to pull up the cast list. Sherry. I forgot that you did Andor with us. You're right. And that was right after Celebration. So it's
Yes.
probably May of last year. We're still talking 5 months ago. So long overdue.
I can't believe that
Mark,
Andor was that
Are you
long
looking
ago.
at the IMDb?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Is that Anna Graves playing that?
Yes.
Aura?
This is another Anna Graves episode, I believe.
Or is Aura Singh played by somebody else?
Oh, no. Aura Singh is played by someone else.
Okay.
There's another female bounty hunter that Anna Graves has taken, that has done.
She looks like mother one of the mothers from the Acolyte.
Oh, yeah. I forgot who that was.
Not
now.
Anastasia, the other one.
Yeah. Hold on, go to season 2.
It looks like a bulldog.
Let's see. Oh, Jesus. R2 come home.
Oh, Jamie King is Aura. Yes. So
right, Matt
model,
Lanter.
actress.
Yeah. We had her sign autographs for us at Tops. I got her to come on and sign.
Yeah.
Robert Atkin Downs as Castus, which I had him sign for us as well. He's played other characters on here. D. Bradley
Tara's
Baker.
dad.
Yes. T.C. Carson, Daniel Logan. I think that D. Bradley Baker is... Who else is... He's...
Clones.
He might be Bosk.
Clones. Yeah, that was a stretch, actually. Something I was curious about the capital ship that they came in. He was talking to the captain, and the captain was a clone. Usually, a lot of times the upper level naval officers are usually not clones. The lower level ones are.
You're right. So you're right, Sherry. D does Bosk. Jamie King is Aura. Yep. James Arnold Taylor is Plo Koon. That's nothing new. Ahsoka is Ashley Eckstein. Tom Kane is the narrator. Matt Lanter is Anakin Skywalker. T.C. Carson, who I think several people have met T.C. Carson at this point because he's done a few conventions where a bunch of the Rhode Island people, I think was
Yep.
And Robert Atkin Downs. So I just love him.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I wasn't there last year, so it had to have been 2 years ago.
I got to put it in the chat that we need a voluntold shirt. If I don't put it somewhere, so it's actually Dave's anniversary, so this is probably one of the few times he's not watching. And Jeff is at an event.
Happy anniversary to Dave.
Yeah, voluntold shirt, please. Here you go.
And Skip has to say, "I don't push buttons."
So with that in mind, of things that are coming up, we've talked a little bit about New York Comic Con. We also
Did you just complain about memes in 15 different chats? And then Voluntold went in Virtual Container Network.
I see that. I didn't set that up, so same problem. But yeah, it pushed to every platform. I didn't do that. That was everyone's fault but mine. Oh my god, nothing wants to work now. All right, so the New York Comic Con meetup, for anyone who's asking, is this Saturday night, 8 p.m. Actually, I thought I set it for 7 p.m. Right after New York Comic Con, 7 p.m. Eastern, at Moynihan Hall, at the Irish Exit at Moynihan Hall.
Is this
which
is this Daniel?
yeah, Daniel Logan.
Hmm.
It didn't sound like him for a second, but oh yeah, two of the greatest Jedi Knight and Jedi Master, and they don't have the strength to get what's on top of them off.
We just threw that.
Yep. So sorry, I'm trying to get the details over here. So Irish Exit is the name of the bar at Moynihan Hall for Saturday night, 8 p.m. near Penn State. In Penn Station is where Moynihan Hall is, right after New York Comic Con. So we'll be there for a bit on Saturday. But if you're there Friday and Saturday during the day, reach out to me and Ashley. I'll be largely at the NECA booth working.
I'll be wandering around.
Exactly. We'll all get together. I know the 501st will be there in a big way as well. So I'm going to try to make my way down there and get some pictures and stuff and see the guys. Hopefully Mike is there and the rest of the crew. And then we have San Francisco meetup. Well, first, I guess we have the Diana Lee and Asanto event on Wednesday of next week. And then the San Francisco meetup is that Friday. And if I could get anything to load over here, because my Wi-Fi is a problem. Friday is the San Francisco meetup, and I hear there might be some special guests there. Come meet me and Spencer and Jeff and John and Frank, and maybe some others, and whoever is like local to San Francisco. Hopefully, you're around and you can come meet us.
Be so cool. Oh man, I'm living vicariously through you all. It's been some time since I've been out there. I think 2019 was the last time I was out in San Francisco.
I haven't been in ages either. Yeah. I've been to California quite a few times, all with work for the most part. Work or the VCN vacation.
Which is always a good reason to be somewhere.
Exactly.
For sure.
I'm very excited about this Boba Fett shirt, or Jango Fett shirt that I got.
Ooh,
nice.
Where's that from?
And it's got print on back too.
Episode 2. All right.
That's neat.
That's
is that
really cool.
vintage? What is that?
I have to look up the name. I'll get it for you because the quality of the shirt is really spectacular. And that so many times, when you order a shirt, the quality of it sucks. It looks cool online, but then it gets here and it sucks. This is I got this one, and I got the one with Darth Maul across the front in like a gray and pink, and then Darth Maul's in the back. It has more of a Darth Maul looks a little bit more what's it, Japanese anime. Kept showing up on my social media, and finally I said, "Oh hell, I'll break down and do it."
It's
Is it
interesting.
Strike Anywhere Vintage?
I'm sorry?
Is it Strike Anywhere Vintage?
No, it's not that.
Civil Regime?
Oh hell! Now you're gonna have to make me look it up, which I can't do because I'm using my phone to watch the episode. So
It's okay.
I will look it up and let you know.
Alrighty, no worries.
What planet
taking
is
care of
this?
business.
Looks like another Jakku.
Oh my gosh.
Except this would be before Jakku, but
You need to shut up. Just accept the help, Mace Windu. Just accept it.
Also, Mace Windu should have no problem taking on this ridiculous like batch of wannabe bounty hunters. Like Aura Singh is the most experienced out of all of them. Like, and if she's your biggest threat, you're good. Like,
but then you think like in Solo, like Woody Harrelson's character says he pushed her and killed her.
yeah, they were
So-
probably teaming up for something, and he just like they thought they were on the same side, and he just betrayed her. That seems really obvious to me. Like I was like, oh, that's how you get the upper hand on someone like that. But in hand-to-hand combat, any of these Jedi could wipe the floor with all of those bounty hunters at the same time.
For
Like
sure.
Boba Fett's not that difficult. Aura Singh, not that difficult. Bosk, bottom of the barrel. Like, what are we doing here? So I don't know. I don't find these people threatening. They're fun. I like them. I also don't think they are a legitimate threat. Because it's Mace Windu and Anakin and Plo Koon. It would be different if it was like 5 of them against one Jedi and the Jedi were injured. You know, like Ahsoka could wipe the floor at them blindfolded as a child. Like at this point in the timeline, Ahsoka season 2 Ahsoka could kill them.
Archie,
I like that they
fake it
have
up.
like a rando with them because you know he's gonna end up like being the body count. You know, they're like, "Who's that character we don't recognize? Oh, he's dead."
Oh my lord. That's not Mace Windu though.
Nope.
Archie's like, get out of my way. Oh,
It is interesting that they try to give Boba Fett some continuing story here in the Clone Wars. I don't think it all fully lands, but I like the idea of him teaming up with other bounty hunters and Bosk. I mean, it shows that they go way back, right?
Yeah. And then we have Dave Filoni, don't we? Doesn't he voice
Does he do any voices in the Clone Wars?
Embo, the bounty hunter.
Oh, I always forget about that. I'm trying to figure out all my spooky season movies and stuff. I do want to make sure I go see Shelby Oaks. You know, that new Chris
That looks
Stuckman.
freaky.
Yeah, and it's done by Neon. Neon's having quite the year, so
Oh,
gotta go
sure.
see that. I already loved Weapons. You know,
Like Chuck.
yeah, I still haven't seen that. That's on
Who
my
voices-
list.
Girl.
I know. There's.
Who voices,
What's that?
who voices Plo Koon?
Plo Koon
that-
is James Earl Taylor.
Okay.
It's Jay.
I thought that was the case, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Not evil James Arnold Taylor. Like
Yeah.
in Lego.
Yeah, I feel bad that I'm not 100% up to speed on that either because I do want to see some Darth Obi-Wan.
I wasn't okay. I'm like, this feels creepy. I don't like this.
He's so pure of heart, Obi-Wan, and so that must have been really jarring to see him as a bad guy.
It was. And yeah, it was oddly hilarious, but I don't know, it felt weird to watch, you know? Like something's
Yeah.
not right.
He's also been through so much.
Oh,
It
hang on
makes
a second.
sense to me that he could snap and turn bad, you know?
Sure. Ski, they have stuff planted, drawn on the side of their ship, like we were talking about last week.
Yeah. Well, and see, that's the problem with Obi-Wan is that, you know, the skinny on Obi-Wan is there's no way they can be turned. Not after Satine was killed, not after he lost Anakin, not after he lost his master. He was the ultimate shielded warrior in that no matter what happened to him, he was never going to lose his way.
Yeah. And I think it's almost like if they took a minor inconvenience in Lego and was like, that's it, it finally happened, and you just like rack up all the things that
stubs his
Skip
toe.
just listed, and then he stubs his toe and he's like, I've had it, and he goes like full dark side, and that's the reason, and then he just starts killing, and not just the women, not just the the men, but the women and the children and and all that. Like that would be so funny. Because it's Lego too, so you can't really kill anyone. Everyone just sort of like turns to bricks and then they reassemble. But like that would be the best way to do it, is for him to have one of those like nervous breakdown type things. Like it makes sense to me that you end up with a Darth Jar Jar and a Darth Rose and a Darth Nubs because of like the fan vitriol that creates like the anger as a response, right? But
Next
like
level, yeah.
yeah. And I do love me some Darth Jar Jar in any form, whether it's Robot Chicken or Lego or just people's headcanons. I'm in.
So Sherry said earlier that Something Wicked This Way Comes is on Disney Plus now.
Oh,
So
okay.
that'd be a good watch along. I was not a fan of it when I was a kid, but I was a big wuss. So watching it as an adult would be a different experience.
Yeah. Well, we have 3 weeks of spooky season because we've got next week. Because this week is the Lego. So the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. So you get 3 weeks of spooky. So everyone has to tell us what they want us to watch. We already think we're going to do Marvel Zombies, and we already have Dr. Sleep planned, so there's room for one more. And then going into November, even if we did one more spooky week post-Halloween as a bonus, we're then getting into movies we're thankful for, which can take us through November and December. We'll even do some holiday stuff. I think that there's plenty of Thanksgiving and Christmas movies that are like adjacent enough to Star Wars that we don't need to watch Star Wars every week. And I don't think there's anything new coming outside of Visions between now and the end of the year. And I know Visions is going to get covered in some form. So
yeah, but they like to surprise us. So
yeah,
you don't never know.
I don't think we're getting something before Q1 of next year. Like, I can't imagine what would be happening. Would it be Ahsoka? Like, it's not ready.
Have they announced when Ahsoka's coming out?
So
No.
Natasha just finished filming today.
Yes, there's no way. Like, yeah, that's not coming out till November of next year if we're lucky. Darth Maul is probably the thing that's closest to being ready, and even that would be, you have to do that before the Mando Grogu movie, I think. Like, otherwise you're going to lose all the momentum on that show. Oh my god, I'm sorry, my connection and my computer, they're just exploding over here. This just keeps freezing up on me.
Let's see here. Star Wars. They pulled this somewhere. I don't know where it was. Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord is targeted for 2026 on Disney Plus.
Yeah, 2026.
Yeah, so
it doesn't tell us when.
That could be like summertime or it could be springtime. So
it can be. Well, think about it this way, right? Mando Grogu is coming out in May.
Grogu.
What?
I said it would be a good warm up for Grogu and the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I think you need something as a runway for Mando, and I think not having any programming between Visions and the Mando Grogu movie is alarming, and it also can then set like, okay, here's Shadow Lord, here's Grogu, and then Ahsoka, and then we're on to Starfighter, and then I don't know what's next, and then the following year, whatever that team up movie is, where Mando and Ahsoka and whoever else need to fight Grand Admiral Thrawn. Maybe.
Thrawn, the movie.
Yeah, basically. I mean, everyone just wants Heir of the Empire. The fact that they won't give it to us is out of my hands, but that's what they want. Yeah.
Above your pay grade.
Yeah, truly. Yeah. I have no say. For everyone who texts me being like, why don't you do this? I'm not doing anything.
Are they
I don't have that power.
Ahsoka season 2 is going to take on Thrawn?
I don't know. I thought that there was going to be a movie that ties all this shit up. So I think that I still think they have to wrap up Mortis in Ahsoka season 2.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna delve more into Mortis than that part, and why
Well,
Thrawn was still
they left
looking
both
for.
those storylines open. They left, Mortis and Thrawn open. With um,
Yeah.
with Ezra making it back and reuniting with Hera, and obviously Ezra knowing that Thrawn made it back. So they could pick and choose. They could do Mortis in season 2, and then use give us Heir to the Empire.
I think Heir to the Empire works better as a movie, or whatever. The fight with Thrawn is better as a movie
Yeah.
because the casual fans understand Thrawn. The casual fans do not know Mortis.
Yeah. You got to
Sadly.
be a little bit more exotic for that.
Yeah. So that's what I would bet is happening. Yeah. So Sherry, I agree with you. I said this a while ago that I think Mortis is how Ahsoka and Sabine get back to the main galaxy. It's the back door. They're literally going to walk up the stairway to heaven, talk to the father and the son and the daughter. And I think actually this is where we're going to find out that like when
The daughter
Ahsoka
is
eventually
Ahsoka.
dies, it is like she is the same as Ahsoka, right? Like whatever has happened with the daughter's in Ahsoka or is with Ahsoka, or I'm not a spiritual person,
Well,
but in
I like
Christianity,
Sherry's
like
point.
the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are all one thing, even though they're sort of broken apart, right? So they're together in some form. So when Ahsoka finally actually dies, once the plot armor evaporates, we're going to send her to Mortis and she'll go rule as the daughter. But don't you think they're setting up Darth Maul to be the son now? And I think the father is Anakin, which is crazy that they all happened in like the exact same time period. But I guess that kind of makes sense that the three of them would all find each other, right? Like they're the next wave of these gods.
Well, I think Sherry's got it right. That the Mortis being the way to get Ahsoka and Sabine back into the regular universe, so that they can be around to fight against Maul Thrawn in the movie.
Thrawn. Yeah.
But
I
I
think
am
that
so
all rolls
excited
together.
to see Amon at Rhode Island.
Yes. I
And
keep
ask
saying
him about it, Skip. I'm going to ask him about it. I'm like, I need to know if Skip is right.
Here's
Let me know.
here's my big dilemma because I'm working on this. Oh, let me grab my Mando poster real quick because it's in reach. Or is it? Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in reach. It is not.
Yeah, because they'll have Diana, Amon, Katie. Trying to think who else from Ahsoka is going.
Well, I kind of want to start an Ahsoka piece now, but it's like, what are we doing? I can't work on all these cast pieces because my Rebels piece is moving and moving. In fact, I have to double check my New York Comic Con list because I think there's a couple Rebels people there that I want to try to go see if I have time since I'm working.
I have to go meet Hamish Linkletter myself. He's Father John in Midnight Mass.
Yes. Oh, I know who he is. I met him after a Broadway show years ago. After the Old Adventures of New Christine.
Wow.
Or sorry, the New Adventures of Old Christine. Back before Julia Louis-Dreyfus was, who I think might be one of the best characters in all of Marvel. So after watching Thunderbolts, I was like, give this lady all the shows, all the movies. Like she's just amazing. Her and Yelena I could just watch the two of them.
Seth Green, you already have Seth Green on your poster.
I can't get too much Yelena.
Yeah, she's gorgeous and so fun and hilarious and heartbreaking too. I mean, Thunderbolts was fucked up. Like I was watching that movie for like the third time and I was like, oh right, like everyone here is literally suicidal. And they're just trying to make it through and they don't even care if they do. And
it broke my heart. It really did.
I will say I was shocked at how many of them lived. I really thought we were going to end up in a Suicide Squad situation where like Yelena would live because we need her, right? Like she's the glue for all of this. But everyone else was relatively disposable. And they only really got rid of Taskmaster, which no one was going to shed a tear over Taskmaster.
In the first 5 seconds of the show.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, she's so fast. Like, what the hell?
Sucks.
Yeah. Well, look, No one's crying over that. I will say though, it always makes me angry because there aren't enough women characters. And I was like, there's like 7 people, and there were 3 women, and I was like, oh, what a great gender balance. Oh, we're back to 2. So
Of course.
it, but at the same time, like Bucky's been around forever. I love too how they were making fun of his inability to be like a congressman.
Yeah.
And now he's back to being an Avenger or whatever. And Russell Walker, yes.
Yes.
John
Wyatt
Walker.
Russell. Wyatt Russell, who plays John Walker.
Close enough.
Amazing. Like, so charismatic, so fun. I love them talking in the back of the van about all of their armor stuff and their gun and this and that and blah. Like, just all the banter in that movie is really good.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff works. And I want more of that.
Why it didn't do better than what it did. Mostly probably because it's not a traditional superhero movie.
Well, then it's like, we're going to get it on streaming in 60 days. That they trained us. This is their fault.
Yeah.
So
I don't think that. I think the day of talk about squirreling off into a different category. I think the days of big movie blockbusters and actors and actresses getting paid $20 million a movie is over, because
I agree.
people are like, some people go to the. I loved going to the movies, and into the movie theater, getting popcorn and a soda and watching the movie, and I hardly ever do it anymore.
Yeah.
They broke me of that habit, and ever since then, my watching traditions are completely different.
Oh yeah, I've been saying this repeatedly on all these channels that I don't even rewatch TV shows anymore because I go and watch the YouTube coverage. All of my media consumption, that I used to be a TV fanatic. Like, when I tell you, you know how they're like, oh, Americans watch 6 hours of TV a day, their brains are rotting. And I was like, 6 hours, girl, I could do 12. Like, you don't know. Like, I'm one of those. And now it's YouTube or garbage on Instagram, but like mostly YouTube, because I'm watching some form of YouTube breakdown. Like, in another world, I would be if I were 20 years younger, I would be a professional YouTuber, is probably where I think my career might have actually taken me. I would have actually probably tried to do something like that. I could see myself, if I were born at the right time, like trying to carve that out as an actual career, as opposed to now I do it as a hobby. But like, that was not a thing. Skip, remember when we were kids and you'd have to wait for like the rerun to come on during the summer, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, there's your chance. You better record it on your VHS tape on your VCR.
My uncle did that for everything. Yeah,
when we finally learned to program our VCR to come on, so if we weren't home, it would come on and record it.
My uncle had 3 VCRs for that reason.
You'd have to remember to turn your box on for your TV so that
channel 3 sometimes.
Yeah, so that you could get it to record what you wanted to.
Yeah,
but amazing. It was, oh God, and it was like you didn't see anything, and like the whole binge watching thing. I mean, come on, you watched that episode and you were screwed until next week.
Yeah, and now it's like I'm seeing spoilers for things that are airing same day. Like, I was tracking a little behind on Peacemaker because of my trip, and so there I am trying to watch the new Rockstar's breakdown of Peacemaker episode 7 before I even watched episode 7. So at least I could be in the know, and then I got home and watched it, because episode 8, the finale, is this Thursday. So, and it's, of course, with Comic-Con and everything else happening, I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch it like at a reasonable time. So that's the other thing on the agenda this week: Peacemaker season finale.
I need to finish season 1 and get into
season 1. Not even watching season 2.
It's so good. I got to be honest. Like, I'm going back to being a shill. I wouldn't mention it. I love season 2. I think it's leaps and bounds better than season 1. Ooh. John Cena is incredible. Jennifer Holland is awesome. They're dealing with an alternate reality situation that's like fucked up in the best way. It's really, really fun. And it's silly and stupid and dumb like it always is, but also
I really
serious.
love season 1, so that's a high bar already.
Yeah, I think it's better than season 1 significantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, I couldn't even finish season 1. That kind of Dumb and Dumber humor just doesn't get it for me.
Understand.
Yeah, it's definitely a specific flavor. It's a weird flavor. All right, let's talk about everything coming up. I know we did a lot of coverage already about the big things on the network. We are, guys, we are booked and blessed and busy. There's so much happening. Please come visit me Saturday night, October 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern at the Irish Exit at Moynihan Hall. This is inside Penn Station right after New York Comic Con. So for everyone who is in town, really looking forward to seeing all of you. And then next Friday, October 17th, we're meeting up in San Francisco. Special guests include me, yet again, Spencer, Frank, John, and Jeff. And then some other San Francisco locals will be there. And maybe even some other very special guests, which is very cool. So really looking forward to seeing everyone out in San Francisco. And then, of course, keep up with all of our new interviews that we did at Rebel Scum Con. We just released Mike Estes, who plays one of the pirates from Skeleton Crew. I believe that went out on Friday. The next thing coming up will be Michelle Ang. It was so lovely talking to her.
Love
oh my
her
God.
so much. We had the
Yeah.
best
I
time talking
enjoyed
with her.
her
in Rhode Island.
at Rebel Scum Con. That was great.
Yeah. And
Oh, I'm so glad.
and just like Ashley said at Rhode Island, she was lovely too. You know, she's awesome.
When she was signing Spencer's pop figure box and the voices of each character.
Oh yeah.
It was hilarious.
she was wonderful. And then as a reminder, last week we premiered our new show. It's called I Know with Sarah and Jason Barnes. Love these guys so much.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good, you guys. It was so fun. So go watch it if you haven't already seen it. Next episode will be coming out on Wednesday, October 29th. They're doing a spooky episode right before Halloween. They're going to do their like top scary moments and that kind of thing. And then, of course, next week we've got our evening with Diana Lee and Asanto, hosted by VIP Home Theaters. We are almost sold out, you guys. Wednesday, October 15th, $100 for the ticket. This gets you into the event. Autograph and a photo selfie. And then, of course, you can buy additional autographs at the table. And there'll be a live podcast with Chris Mock, which is so exciting. What was the other thing I wanted to make sure we talked about with that? Oh, VIP Home Theaters. Hold on. I want to put up their big logo over here. Make sure you give them a follow. Check out their website. Check out all their products. And then just a reminder, we hit our 100K. We were talking about reaching 100K members for a while. We finally did it. It's very exciting. We gave away the Grogu statue and everything else. Watch the watch along special event that we did last Thursday. We had on a bunch of people, and we brought a bunch of people from the chat onto the show with us just to
fun.
Talk with everyone.
Yeah,
it was such a blast. We got various hosts from across the network, and then just like members who are not on-air personalities, just regular random members who wanted to be online, popped in. It was like a 3-hour show. We talked about memories from across the network. It was such a blast. I was exhausted by the time we were done. It was
my God.
Yeah.
I got in quick and early.
Yeah, exactly. I promised a few people early slots. I was like, Skip, you and the Barneses and I think Ashley, I said I was going to put on early in the show, and we did. And then yeah. And
then I tried to like X out so we could get more people in, and my Google would just kept circulating, and Dave's like messaging me, "You need to get out so other people could go in." I was like, "I know, I'm working on it." But
like close it's like exit the computer.
I hit the X and it just kept spinning like the Google beach ball of doom, and I'm like, "Oh, come on."
Oh, my computer over here is having a full stroke. It was just terrible.
Such a great.
But
it was
everyone check out that episode.
Yeah, that was a cool episode. I actually, to be honest with you, I took my phone, climbed into bed, and watched the rest of the episode all the way to the end.
Oh, that's awesome. I was on it, and then I usually watch back the stuff that I don't watch back every show if I'm on, but like sometimes I'll make it a point to be like, I wanted to rewatch this for whatever reason. I was like, let me just have this on while I'm driving. You know how many drives I needed to make that 3-hour episode. It's just what every time I got in the car, I was like, play a little more, another 20 minutes, another half an hour, let's go. Just to hear everyone, because I'm never on at the same time as John or Frank. Frank is rarely on air. And then all the other members who just wanted to share their stories. Because when you're in it, you saw us. We had all these screens open. We're texting. We're letting people into the studio. We're asking people to submit questions. We're doing all these things. I'm trying to take notes, plug this thing, talk to this person. You're sort of half engaged. So when I'm just listening, you can really hear everything, which is great.
But it was so nice to have people who have helped us make the network who it is. Our family members, our hosts, our producers, our founders, everybody involved. It meant so much. And all the cool little like congratulations from everybody, like Vanessa, Taylor, Dee, everybody just giving us the love for what's been accomplished in this group. It was tremendous, absolutely tremendous to see, and I was so glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, that was really awesome. Oh, well, another episode in the bag. Next week, our finale of season 2. And then in 2 weeks, the recap. Skip, start making your lists. Get ahead of it. And we're going to bring on Sherry with very special guest host, Sherry. She will be joining us for the season 2 recap to keep us on task and everything.
Sherry and her notebook.
Yeah, exactly. She's going to quiz us, and I'm going to fail miserably.
Sherry.
Yeah, they're going to boot me off the show when they find out I don't know anything. Because if she starts asking us questions, I'm like, did you?
Oh, sorry, I got to push buttons.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Really appreciate it. We will see you next Monday for another Clone Wars Revisited. Oh, yeah. Oh, Sherry, that's right. We had you on for like 30 seconds, but you know what? We're going to get you on in 2 weeks
Our recap.
the season 2 recap here. So everyone tune in for Sherry. Yeah, great. All right.
Bye, guys.
I think that's it for the night.
See you later, citizens of the Republic.
May the Force be with you.
And long live the Republic. Night, guys.
Good night.
Hello there. Hi, I'm Mark Von Olin, the Director of Programming at the Virtual Cantina Network, and I'm here with James Arnold Taylor, the voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, I know that one well. I have the high ground if I... Wait, yes. Thank you. Now I have the high ground. And you are watching Clone Wars Revisited. This is the show you're looking for.